All right, we are live.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Woo! What are you cheering with in your glass there?
It's a little Glenlivet, the Caribbean Reserve.
Awesome. Well, I was pleasantly surprised. Here, I haven't had Breckenridge in a little while.
Mm.
From Colorado,
Yes, sir.
and it's actually for a lighter bourbon, it's 43%, so it's only 86 proof. But
Yeah.
but for a lighter bourbon, there it's pretty good. Good starter.
It's watered down with good old mountain water,
Yep, Rocky Mountain.
Rocky Mountain snow water, like Coors beer.
Yeah, it. They got a thing on the back that says 100% bourbon.
No, it's not.
No.
If it was
Oh,
100% bourbon, it would be a lot higher proof than that.
yeah. Well, and it says a blend.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, whiskey with snow melt water from the Rocky Mountains. Yep.
There you go.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's other useless words that they put on whiskey labels.
Yeah. Well, we got
100%
Top
whiskey.
Dog in the house. We have Lori's here, Sugar Kitty, Peter White, Mr. Mom or Orlando, Big Daddy H is here. Did I already say Bourbon Kitty? Nope, I said Sugar Kitty. Bourbon Kitty's here. Wigwag Workshop and Josh Fritz is who all has chimed in so far. Welcome,
Cheers.
welcome, and we'll get these hashtags started here in just a few. All right. Oh, Mark can let you know. As we were here behind the scenes, I was still adding up entries from last week, getting the paper ready. I was running pretty late. Bourbon School.
Cheers, Brian. Yep, they're working him too much. And
Yeah,
not
a little bit.
which is
But
normal.
well, and you know, we already know I'm going to be out of the office coming up first week of May. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So, yeah, I announced this last time. The giveaway. So here's an easy way to remember it. We are not going to have a show for 3 weeks when I'm out of town. The next drawing will be April 24th. We are doing the bottle giveaway then, and then the next 3 weeks after that, no show.
Okay.
And then, but I mean, you won't see it. I won't schedule it. You won't see it pop up on YouTube. And then on that fourth week, I'll be back. But I'm just not going to take all of my stuff with me. You know, the cameras and the lights and all of that
Yeah.
good stuff. So,
Oh, nice. How is that, Wigwag? Bardstown puts out some pretty good stuff.
mm-hmm.
The high wheat.
Speaking of,
Which puts it
excuse me,
just.
goodness gracious, I ate a sandwich. I didn't eat a damn thing today until 4 o'clock. Like nothing.
Oh, that's normal for me.
Yeah. And then I ate a foot long, not Subway. I would not, you won't see me in a Subway.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I would eat a Firehouse, but they quit putting the hot sauces out. But I got it from Marco's Pizza.
Yeah. Okay.
Ham and cheese. Their ham and cheese is pretty good. It's just I thought it got ready awful quick. And he handed it to me, and I was on my motorcycle, so I threw it in the top box on my bike and came home. They just didn't leave it in the oven long enough, or that something. It wasn't good and melted. It wasn't as good as it normally is.
Gotcha. Wasn't good, nice and toasty.
Yeah, and the bread wasn't toasted enough, and the cheese wasn't melted enough. But if they do it right, and the sandwich comes out hot and melty, it's really good.
Yep.
Glenmorangie.
Morangi Palo Cortado. All right. Good
Mm.
stuff.
Let me get this hashtag going up here.
All right.
I'm gonna set it up over here on the other page, and then I'll get it pasted in. Oh yeah, I remember now. Okay, now these are in order the way that they were listed, but this is last year. This is top. Well, it's distilleries, but by sales, I guess. But anyway, I didn't have time to look at it that much. But this is Castle and Key, and I couldn't help but take advantage of the first two letters of Castle and Key make spell cake. So there you go. I do have a Castle and Key. I have their wheated one. It's really good. Now I didn't know that they were among the top 10 now.
That's a pretty young distillery too.
Yeah. So they're making waves, I guess.
Yep.
So
10 to 15. That's a gooder starter.
I mean, Castle and Key's been around, but they just started putting stuff out again.
Yeah. I thought they were fairly, well, I want to say fairly young. They're what, 15 now? 10, 15, somewhere in that range?
Yeah. But aren't they on the Bourbon Trail?
Yeah. Yeah, they're in Kentucky.
Yeah, so that'll help hype them, you know.
I want to say that I remember some stuff a while back about them, you know, revamping a older distillery and, you know, fixing it up, stuff like that. I don't remember a lot about them. I haven't had one myself.
Yeah, I was going to let everybody know with all this stuff going on in life, and at the same time, when you walk outside and your car has like a layer of pollen on it,
yeah, mine does.
It kicks my butt this time of year. It's getting better every year that I'm here. It's getting better. The first year I was here, it was so bad. I had a screaming sore throat for like a week, and I actually ran fever.
Mm-hmm.
But I was getting used to the flora out here. And I just wasn't used to, you know, snorting the dust out here.
Yeah. I've gotten used to the cedar around here, so I don't get the cedar fever like a lot of folks do. But the oak pollen here is completely different than what I'm used to, and it will load up. I mean, the truck is kind of yellowish looking now, and it's been bad. But we just had a little bit of rain come through last night, and it washed a lot of that out of the air.
Yeah.
So it's better today, and it's sprinkling off and on all day today, so that's helping out.
Yeah, well, and I like riding, and plus I've been going out and getting on that motorcycle, and you know as well as I do that helmet's going to let stuff in, you know, more than the car.
Cheers, Marty.
But I can't help it. I got to go ride. You know,
got an MC whiskey glass. Cheers, Marty. With.
Mm-hmm. I did tune in for a little bit on Marty, but I was on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't chat or anything, but I did watch them for a little bit. But
Sugar Kitty, a high of 35 today.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to mow. That's how bad it is here.
Yep. Oh, I've already mowed a couple times.
Awesome. Well, I probably should have, but I'm watching the neighbors, and you know my little wild onions down by the road are getting bushy, but you know how they grow up, curl over.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, they were looking tall, and then they drooped, and I was like, okay, they're not quite.
Yeah.
No HOA. So no, but I play it by the neighbors. When they mow, then my yard looks worse, and then I mow. And I think we're all in a standoff right now of who's going to mow first.
Yeah. 21. That's just too cold for me.
I mean, it only got up to
or something.
I think it only got up to 64 here today as a high.
That's about what it was here today. But yesterday was like 80 something, and the day before that was like 92.
Yep. So, I think we're supposed to get close to 90 on Saturday.
Oh, there you go.
I'm planning on doing a lot of riding on Saturday, but I'm getting I've got a lot. Well, the reason I was bringing all that up is I've got to get these damn packages out. I've got stuff ready to go, just
Mhm.
damn near ready, and I just have to get all the addresses and everything, and make sure I can contact everybody that won. And so, uh, got to get that stuff shipped out in Ohio. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, we're all. I think we're in a standoff of who's going to, and I know they're going to cuss me when I mow. And be like, "Damn,
Yeah,
I
they,
have to mow mine now."
yeah, they call them a bunch of slackers, you know. That's why you got to mow first. See.
Hmm. But well, and I may give them a warning shot
Mhm.
and not actually mow, because sometimes what I like to do is go weed eat the first time where I know I have to weed eat anyway,
Yeah.
and but leave it taller out, and then I'm edged, and then I can come back in the next few days and go on ahead and just mow and not have to worry about the weed eater.
Yeah, you go. That's a better way to do it anyway. You got where you get all the weeds get out into the grass you're gonna mow, and you mow the weeds down too.
Yep.
All the tall stuff, you know, that you edged, and then it all looks good.
Boy, I tell you something about people in North Carolina. I know they did it in Texas too, but it's way worse here of people cutting corners in their
Oh
vehicles. They don't know how to like pull out and turn.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
just want to turn.
Yep.
And I see people's tires all the time with all those rub marks on them where they're hitting curbs and stuff
Curbs.
like that.
Yeah.
And what they do is they come up here and the street, right? I have a corner lot. It flares out,
Mhm.
but they run off of it and make this tire track through my yard, and I can't mow there.
Yeah. Now what you need to do is just dig a nice hole.
Yeah, make it where they bottom out when they do it.
You know, and they'll go, "Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have cut that so close. I'll do that. I'll do better next time." You know, and
No,
you ain't got to say nothing.
there was a lady. This is way back before COVID, and I was trying to go to work, and there's a three lane because there's turn lane, So no, actually, the one side's a 4 lane because there's a right turn only, a straight. No, it's yeah, straight and then turn and then the opposite direction lane, right?
Mhm.
And this lady was in front of me, and the light turned green, and she just starts cutting straight over, and there was no one in the turn lane.
Yeah.
So she pulls into the turn lane like she was going to cut through it.
Yeah.
And right at the same time, this truck was coming up the other way, and they both slammed on their brakes. And then she's trapped. And I just swung out and went around her. But she was sitting there honking, like just laying on her horn at this guy.
Yeah.
And he couldn't do anything because there
She's
was a
in the
car.
wrong lane.
Yeah. So she had to wait. And then because she actually had to back up a little to miss his truck. Because by the time they slammed, they didn't hit, but by the time they slammed on their brakes, they were probably this close to each other.
Jeez.
And yeah, she was dead square in his lane.
I got to go to Peter Bay by the illegals mowing their yard.
Not a
Jeez.
crime. Yeah.
Just because you got brown skin don't make you illegal. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm getting pretty tan already.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh, is time
Oh
to
man.
spin yet?
You know what? It is. It's absolutely time to spin. StreamYard got me pissed off here. I'm getting rid of this stuff here. Hang on, let me move it. I'll tell you why in a minute. They've added a button down here and it gets in the way. All right. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. All 14 entries. Again, this is for one entry to the quarterly drawing. I mean, the bottle giveaway. We're not doing Woody's Garage. Check it out.
Nice. He got it. My hand delivery guy showed up and dropped off that box to him.
Yeah.
That Kathy Bates was so nice to pass along.
Okay, cool. Oh, there's my alarm going off. Okay. And the next one on the list here is Old Forester.
There you go. Good stuff. Although the only one I've got on the shelf currently is a 1920.
Yeah.
No, get back. I got two. I got a 1920, and I've got the Texas. Shoot, what is it? What is that weird one? Oh, King Ranch.
Oh, that. Yeah. And I never did get a King Ranch. It's a knockoff of another one that they're already that they make. Yeah.
It's okay. Last year's was pretty decent. This year's was, I don't think, was as good. But then again, I didn't. King Ranch last time wasn't one of my top ones, anyways.
What's the proof on that King Ranch?
I want to say it's around 100. Let me look. 105.
105. Okay. Yeah, I know that the Statesman that they made for that Kingsman movie.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get Kathy Bates down here. They took their bottled and bond and lowered, just made it like 95 proof or whatever.
Yeah, you can get down to that, and it's just kind of watering my whiskey down. Leave it alone.
Yeah, I mean, and it just wasn't, bonded and all that,
Yeah,
and so they, but it was the same mash bill as
gotcha.
that. It's just a lighter version. Oh yeah, I was gonna say what pissing me off. StreamYard added a box down here in the basement. There's a present button right down there. I don't need this damn box. There's present and invite. Why the hell now do I have another box in the basement that's going to block my view of people trying to come on that says present or invite?
Yeah.
So I have right below it are the two buttons, and I can't turn it off. Not that I know of.
Yeah. There's probably some way we can, but
let me see if it's in settings.
Last year's 1925. I didn't try either one, last year's or this year's.
Crop layout, group layout. This is all about the layout, picture in picture.
Yep.
General.
A few drops Sugar Kitty and certain whiskeys is okay, but most of them don't need it. Most of the whiskey, they've already watered it down enough. We don't need to add any water to it.
Actually, see, I'm not seeing anything in here that
you can get rid of that button.
Yeah, that I can get rid of that button. I kind of looked quickly earlier. I don't want to spend too much time on it now, but yeah, I don't. There's nothing immediately jumping out at me where I can get rid of that. But that's just annoying as hell, because why do I need that?
Don't know.
And it is literally, if I took a screenshot, you would see it's literally directly above, because there's three things in the basement. It's directly above the present and invite buttons in the lower banner.
I can see it. What does it do if you click on it?
Well, if you click on the left side, you can present present screen, and I can present but I still go down to present.
Yeah.
And if you click the other one, it's invite. Yes. Yeah.
I got you.
But I just do it from right there below it. I mean,
yeah, you didn't need a button. There's a whole line of stuff right below that. It's got present and invite on it. It has separate buttons. So
yeah, it's like,
why does it need to be there? I understand.
They could have just combined those two into one, because that's what they've done with that thing. All it is the same damn share screen, except at the very bottom it says invite guest.
Yep.
That's it. So that's weird.
Yeah. And what the invite guest is what brings up the invitation to the stream.
Yeah, where you can copy it and send the link out. Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, I still haven't did a live thing myself, or a private one. Really, I think I did one, but you got it started for me.
Yeah. I was just like, what I'm thinking here is stop giving us shit we didn't ask for.
Yeah, useless stuff we don't need.
Especially when you're not giving us a damn thing we're begging you for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like cheaper prices for one.
Yeah,
Come on.
that'd be one. Well, this is last year. They're gonna get it from me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure something else out.
There's 2 or 3 other streaming platforms out there. So
I'll look and see. It took me so long to set this all up. But I mean, StreamYard does a lot for you, but with all the videos and all the stuff I need, and I know I can port those videos over to the other platform, but gosh, some of those are just raw. You have to build up your whole setup,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you got a lot of files that are saved though, so you could probably just import all that stuff to it.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, and I was looking at it before, and I was doing like a little test run thing, and I pulled some files over, but I just need to watch some YouTube videos on it because it's not intuitive of how to set it up. So I thought maybe I could just go in and, but no, it's nothing like Adobe Premiere or anything, that I've used before. So I'm just like, whatever. All right, let me take a class,
Cheers, William All. The right guy says spin.
Not quite yet. We're a couple more minutes. Yeah.
Like I want to pop the top on that different 1792 pick I got, but I've got 3 bottles open back there already.
Oh yeah,
1792. The foolproof and the what was it, the weeded one? Yep. Something else.
Yeah, let me know when you want to hit that burning chair.
Oh yeah, I got that broke out. Mine's different than yours though.
Oh yeah.
I think it's a second glance, 86 proof.
Let me see what this one is. Well, this is Indiana Juice.
Savage and Cook burning chair is what it says.
88 proof is this one.
Okay, mine's just a little less.
It doesn't even say on here that it's finished, but it is.
Yeah,
it's finished in wine barrels. And I believe it's cab barrels, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, we don't do it to put me in anymore.
No, man. Not to put me in.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Marty. I hadn't popped it yet. Whoops.
Oh, Cheers, man. That sandwich. I'm not used to eating this late in the day.
Well, that's my normal. I don't eat till I get home. My breakfast is 2 cups of coffee, and then water, and maybe like one of those little Del Monte cans of mandarin oranges, the little plastic ones.
Yeah,
that's my lunch, typically.
No, I had. I made breakfast this morning, but I didn't eat that much of it. I had the corned beef hash with scrambled eggs.
Oh, dang! Okay.
Made that I do this thing where the guys come over and I cook breakfast. We chip in the money, to buy the stuff.
Yep.
And I did a good seasoned up corned beef hash, and then I put right as it was getting done, I put the eggs in there and scrambled them in there with it, and then divided it out, and I only ate about half of it. So I did eat early, about 7 a.m.
Yeah.
But then I didn't eat again. I usually eat about 1 or 2, and I didn't eat till 5. And so,
Okay.
all right, I do have to spin now. So let me do this. They're the alarms. And good luck, everybody. This is again for one entry to the
Okay. Tried that.
bottle. Up, that's Lori. Lori gets one, and we spin again,
Yep.
and it's worth 2.
Yeah, who's it gonna be this time?
Let's see. Woody's Garage. That is a
Yeah.
+2. Dang. Okay.
We're getting multiple winners early this time.
We are. Wheel stuck.
It's rigged.
Mrs. Lori J.
All right. Congratulations.
And again, that was worth 2. So a +1 on there, which you already get one. All right. There we go.
All right, guys, having a little Penelope Havana. That might be pretty tasty. Triple rigged, of course.
Well, we beat the rig because we just keep spinning.
I'm going to try that Savage and Cook burning chair.
Yep, I'm about to pour some right after this. All right, so here was the one when I brought it up.
Bardstown.
Yep.
Bardstown Bourbon Company.
Let me finish off this.
Kinds of ringing going on there. Look, I've got it. I got Natural Barrel. I don't have a Bardstown.
You probably have stuff from.
Oh, wow. So that smells different.
Oh, that burning chair?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know about the one you got, but I'll show you the color of this one.
No, mine's pretty light looking.
See how dark it? Well, I mean, it's reddish dark. That's that cab. That
yours definitely darker than mine.
Yeah.
It smells kind of young to me. Like I can still smell some of the grain or something in it.
This one here is pretty darn good. I've had it several times.
Yeah. Kind of sweet and watered down.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Finish.
Yeah.
Called easy sipper.
Yeah, I mean this one's sort of easy too, but you do get that red wine kick on the finish. You know, that dry kick.
Oh, on yours, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get that at all.
Nah. Yeah.
Sugar Kitty says about 4. They say it's about 4. It might be. Where's Savage and Cook at? Or the burning chair? Where is that?
Oh, it's California. It's Indiana Juice. They it's Vallejo, California.
Oh, well, they didn't age it very long out in Cali then.
No. And I don't know if they bought already aged barrels or what, you know.
Mm-hmm. I don't
know. I think
it wasn't aged.
Yeah, I think when they get the stuff for this regular burning chair, I think they get it already barrel aged.
Oh, okay.
And then they switch it over to the cab barrels and let it go a little bit and then bottle it. Yeah.
Well, that's what I would do if I was out in California. I mean, they got all kinds of wine barrels out there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can get them cheap.
Yeah, you get them cheap and in abundance. And a bunch of different varieties, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know I had another one around here somewhere that was finished in wine barrels, but I have another one after this. That's Amador. That is aged in Chardonnay barrels.
Okay.
So it's not going to have it's going to keep the blonde tint to it and not have that little red wine bleed that comes off that wine barrel.
Mm-hmm. I got you. So this definitely doesn't have any wine finish to it, but I don't know. It's okay, but I don't think I would buy a bottle of it. At least this version of it. Yours, I might be more inclined to.
they
Hmm.
they priced me out of my tequila I like to buy. It's
Oh,
just that Don Julio.
oh yeah.
The one that they call it gently rested in whatever barrels. You know, they're
Yeah.
like wine barrels, and they were really 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 good. And last year I got 2 bottles of them, and they were 124 a piece for the
Dang.
bottle, which is high, but they were really good.
Yeah.
This year they're 100 and I think almost 140. And
Hmm.
it's just that I found my line. You know, I don't want to cross. And
Yeah.
that's it. Uh,
Yeah. They're pricing themselves out the market. But
okay, Raga.
excuse me. The tequila is, really coming up as far as, there's a lot of different tequilas out there now.
Yeah, and port finished ryes are good. Rye guy said
Hmm.
dark arts rye finished in red and white port barrels.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
only
that
I
is.
got I got one. I got a Still Austin. It's finished in a port barrel, I believe, and it's kind of sweet, but it's really really good. They did a real good job of finishing it.
Hmm.
Oops, what's this?
I gotta look something up right quick. That just reminded me.
Okay, dope.
Which one was it? A rye or a bourbon? I can't remember now. Yeah, it must have been a rye. I was trying to. That may have been it. Oh, I remember what it was. It was a Nulu. Yeah, it was that tawny port barrel finish. That was bourbon. Yeah, I remember. I couldn't remember what it was. I know we somebody had a bottle of it, and we almost finished the whole damn bottle
Madeira
between.
barrels. Yeah, I have that one too. The rye guy, Madeira finished one. The other one was it's a ruby red port. That was a distillery only release for
Yeah.
Still Austin. That one was really good.
Now
Uh,
I
I,
think
they come out with that again this year. I'm definitely picking that one up and the Madeira finished. If they come out with either one of those,
yeah.
both of those were really tasty.
Yeah, I just think for me personally, the ones I've tried, I think ryes hold up the port finish better than
Yeah,
bourbon.
yeah, yeah. I agree. I think the pepperiness of the rice and that kind of stuff really complements. It can stand up to the port finish stuff. Otherwise, if you port finish some things, you can just override. Like Sugar Kitty said earlier, it can just really override stuff pretty quickly.
Sugar Kitty is a poet that we didn't know it. All right, I think it's getting close to time here. I'm gonna spin one more, and then we'll get into begging for shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spin this one. All right, good luck, everybody. All 17. This is worth an entry unless it lands on me. Kathy Bates. All right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Wrong word.
And
Having to do a quick text for the race stuff this weekend.
all right. Well, the next one's old Heavy Hill over here.
Oh yeah, that bottle that nobody wants.
It's it's larceny, Elijah Craig, and regular old Heaven Hill, and it's just the distillery, not a particular one. I'll tell you what, Jim Beam is probably going to come back as the one of the top dogs eventually, because of all the different variations they have on stuff, and they stay cheap enough. They just have to sell a hell of a lot more bottles to have the same quality of or price, revenue. All right, let me go to media assets over here and say, hey guys, if you haven't done it yet, it's super simple and totally free. If you can hit that like button for us, it really helps us out and helps us hit the algorithms. And also, don't forget, we are giving away samples tonight. The samples are super chat, super sticker only. You get 2 entries for every $1 given, and it is Mark's turn to do it. And so, the look behind him at everything on the shelf and all of that. I think what we're doing now, we're calling it mystery. But if you want us to surprise you, let us know. But if you win, just get in contact, and we'll figure out what we can get to you. But here's the.
I'll go ahead and post my phone number right now. And
yeah. I know I played the wrong video. It's Mark's mystery box, not Bounty's.
Oh no, it's yours now.
No. Yeah, I forgot to drag that video up there. But no, it's Mark. But did I already get the next one going?
Yeah. Oh, leave that poor eagle alone.
Punch the eagle, yeah. But no, I mean, yeah, that's what it. Oh, and the 2 entries you get are for the samples tonight. Whether you win those or not, you're still in for that. They also go for the bottle. Which is coming up 1 month away, a little less than a month, on April 24th.
Yep, we'll and like we were saying, if you don't want the Still Austin Nancy pick, we can make arrangements for something else.
Yep. And if you want, I mean, here's the thing: if you say I want 2 bottles that are $40 a piece or something like that, talk to us. I mean, it may cost us a little extra shipping, but we'll see what we can do. But it's based on a $90 bottle is what it is.
I mean, we could sub in that one.
Sure could.
That's a fresh one.
Yep, winner's choice. There.
But I can run over to Still Austin and pick up the latest Nancy batch, or the bourbon, or the rye. They have 2 now. She's picking out 2 different bottles.
Orlando said he wants 4 fireballs. Oh man, we'd have to send you a keg of Fireball.
Yeah, we'll get the little keg. That costs more than shipping than it would anything else.
I know. You can hire somebody with a wheelbarrow to run it to him.
Yeah, I'll call up Cheech down there a ways and have him to hand deliver it.
Oh man, yeah, that burning chair is pretty good. It's again, it's a lighter one. I'm trying to go lighter tonight. The next one, I think all of these are under 90.
Well, I was going lighter, but my next pour, I'm going to go with some Found North. I got a couple of samples of different ones, and they're all seem to be pretty high barrel strength.
Yeah, Wigwag, I got you down there. Yeah, trust me, it's lit up all across all these screens. I got you.
Yep. We'll just do this. They get here, Wigwag.
Yeah, I keep one screen open way over here that's fan funding only, and I see every time they pop up.
We'll go with the Found North Batch 3 cask strength rye whiskey, aged 17 years. at 110.2 proof.
Okay.
Give that a shot.
Mess with
I've
me
only got
alone.
one bottle of Found North, and I think it's a pick, and it's really good. I mean, I was highly impressed with it.
If I have to, I'll pour some of this Jepson's. How about that? This is a River Point store pick cast strength. It's 117.3.
Oh, all right.
We'll see if I need that.
Get a little sample of that in there. Yeah, I've got a couple of Jepsons from Storytime. What is it? The Friday at Fred's, and then another one that's finished in like a wine barrel of some sort. Port Night Rises.
Oh yeah.
A little air to this puppy. See what we come up with. It's got a nice nose to it. Yeah, Peter White. That Friday at Fred's, it was a really good mix, good blend, good barrel.
Mm-hmm. I actually have a little bit of that up there in a sample bottle.
Okay. I believe I got one backup of that. Let me reach out here and see. Yep.
Oh wow, yeah. Look at there.
Jepson's the Friday at Fred's.
Yep.
120 proof. That's good. It really is. 6.5-year-old.
Yeah, someone sent me an ounce of it. I drank about half an ounce of it, and I'm saving the other half ounce. I don't know why, but
yeah, I tend to do that a lot. You know, like this one here that I just poured, that Found North one. I wish it showed up better. I just poured. It's a 2-ounce sample. I poured, just a smidge over an ounce of it.
Yeah.
I tend to do that just in case I want to go back and compare it to something else.
Yep. I'm going to have to put a lighter over here. I forgot to light my damn candle. I'm not getting my vintage leather smell in here.
Yeah.
I didn't set the ambiance correctly.
Oh, nice, Eric. Good to see you, sir. Yep.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it.
That Amador is not what I remember it to be.
Yeah, Milam and Green, yeah, they're good whiskey too. Few of their expressions can get a little pricey, but they're fairly close to me. Probably be there in about 45 minutes, something like that. Kind of close to Andalusia, I think.
Yeah, I may have to go get a cup of water. I ran out of bottled water.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I forgot to buy. All right, we're at let me spin this thing again here. It is time. All right, good luck everybody. This is worth one entry to the bottle giveaway. And William Hall, there it is.
Yeah, there we go. New winner for this evening.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. There we go.
Well, yeah. Mr. Mom, Milam and Green, I think one of them is the blender. She's the blender. The other guy, I think, is the owner of the company. I want to say that's right. Like I said, I haven't been to that distillery yet. I need to get over there.
I think we can all agree this is not on the list due to pot still.
Yeah. Yeah. Although pot still's a cool looking bottle.
It's a cool looking bottle, but
that's about as far as it goes with that one, though.
Make better juice. Yeah.
They do. They do make a few other ones that are a little bit better than that, but
they make some great ones. Yeah. The ones that come in the wine bottle, the regular looking wine bottles, are a
Yeah,
hell of a lot better.
not the ones that come look like this kind of bottle.
No, not that one.
I've had this one for like 3 years now, and that's all I've drank out of it.
Mm. And that's the airplane bottle. That's 50
Yeah.
mil. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Till it takes a little splash, and you go, "Oh, okay, that's why I don't like that."
Yep. That was the only bottle I lost when I had the shelf crash
Yeah.
that year, that I didn't mind.
Hmm. Yeah, I had under here. I had my, like my extra storage whiskey, and there was a shelf there, and I'd been putting my feet on it, and it slipped and crashed one night, and I only lost one bottle, and it was a Balcones peated, which is really hard to find nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the only one that I lost. Of course, it smelled like peat in here for a couple of days for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure my wife was happy. I was out of town. I was actually in Charlotte at the airport waiting on my flight, and she texted me.
Change the recipe on the pot still. I don't know. I haven't tried any of the newer Willet, or the pot still, or any of them. So
No, I saw a pot still on the shelf in the ABC store in Moxville, but I didn't buy it because I know what it tastes like. Well, unless they changed
or at least what it did taste like. I mean, maybe they have changed the recipe on that one, and it's better now. They should.
Maybe.
I mean, because it's a cool looking bottle. You know, kind of like Old Fitz. It's a great looking bottle. I've not tried the whiskey yet, but the bottle looks really cool.
But you see how neat everything looks on the shelf, and the bottles are shaped a little bit different, but everything looks uniform. You put that Willet bottle there, you need to put it off somewhere by itself because it's got a huge base and a skinny neck, and it makes it look like you're missing bottles back there.
Yeah, and it's kind of tall, so it takes up a lot of space. It's got to be on the upper shelf.
Yeah,
you know. Well, there you go. I got that one just kind of like that, for example.
Oh yeah.
This one. You know.
Oh, the guitar. Yeah.
Looks like a big guitar. Got a little pick there and everything else, but it's a huge bottle. So it winds up on the top shelf.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I got it is because my wife was like, "That's a really cool bottle. You should get one of those." And it's produced by Dimebag Distilleries.
Dimebag. Yep.
Okay.
Dimebag Darrell.
Yep. I'm like, all right, well, I'll get one, you know. What was that, Ben?
Oh, a wheater?
Really?
Oh.
Well, then it may be completely different, but it's still pot distilled. So that's interesting. I'll have to give that a shot then.
Yeah. Okay. Boy, they about ruined me for life when they put that skunk juice out 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Pot still.
Yeah.
Still.
Willet pot still in the I Dream of Genie bottle. Yeah.
I mean, I'd be willing to give it another shot. You know, now I'll tell you what. If I see another pot distilled, Willet around here, I'll pick one up and then I'll split it with you.
But
I'll send you a 375. Regular smaller. Let's see. I think I got one. Yeah. I'll get you like a little 375 like this, and I'll send the pot distilled to you in that, and we'll try it. This one's not. This one is Weller 107. Because the bottle of Weller that I got in was cracked right there on the base, and it was leaking. So you can't. Oh, here it is, right here actually. But see right there, there's a big smiley face crack.
Yeah,
there you
I
go.
see it.
Yeah, it was leaking from that right there. I'm like, well, that can't happen.
No.
Sit there on
the
shelf,
you don't come across the one
all over my shelves and stuff.
Yeah, I can buy the green label. Well, not in North Carolina. North Carolina pissed off Buffalo Trace. We don't get a lot of Buff Trace stuff here.
Oh,
Every once in a while, but it goes like mad caps. But I can drive to Tennessee and get all I want, you know. I can just drive right over around where Cindy lives over there, close to Bristol.
mm-hmm.
And that's I can leave here and be there by lunch and then, you know, come back. It's like a little over 3 hours.
Gotcha. Cheers, Top Dog. Enjoy the fire. Yeah, I'm thinking that it's not going to be my favorite there, Ben. But,
Yeah.
you know, I'll give it a shot just to try it out. If it's a better blend now, if it's a better, you know, distillate.
Yeah, I mean, it's something I need to try it because, like I said, I haven't had it in, gosh, it has to be 5 or 6 years now.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, that little airplane bottle was the only one that I've got, and I had it. Right before you came and visited. So that's been at least 3 years ago, if not 4.
And I think, well, and it may have been, I'm not sure if it was 2018 or 2019 when I lost that shelf. I can't remember. It may have been 2018. And if it was, I bought it in 20. No, I think it was 2019 when the shelf crashed. I think so.
Hey, Wigwag, that's pretty cool. I mean, the only thing I see around here typically, Special Reserve is all over the place. The rest of them, you know, like the 107, 12 year, you know, some of those, very seldomly I see those. And if I do, they're marked up.
Yeah.
They're not marked up, you know, stupid high, but they're definitely marked up over MSRP for sure.
Yeah, the only reason Weller Green doesn't sit on the shelf here is because they only get a few cases of it here and there, and people grab it right away.
Oh, I mean, it's all over down here.
I
I mean,
know.
I can get the regular one, the regular 1.75, and then I can get the 1 liter, and I can get the half gallon. You know, and they're all reasonably priced.
Yep.
It's not MSRP. It's a little bit over, like $5, maybe $10 over MSRP.
Yeah.
But it's usually around
ABC keeps everything around MSRP.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the only thing. But I'd rather have selection because and competition. You know, if somebody doesn't if somebody wants to mark up a bourbon way too much, then they can sit there and collect dust while we buy it from other liquor stores, you know.
Exactly. You know, I go into some of the different liquor stores and they'll have a bunch of good stuff, but it's, you know, up on the top of the shelves marked at, you know, just look at it prices, you know. Oh, I got a bottle of Pappy's for, you know, $5,000 or whatever.
I know.
Fine, you can keep it. I've tried Pappy and it's okay. Okay.
Let me see if I heard back from these guys yet. I got
some samples that's in the bin anyways.
Yeah, so I won't really announce it all the way yet, but we've got a distillery, or well, I can't say it's a distillery. It's a collab with a distillery. They're wanting to send us a. I closed my thing down.
I got you, Wigwag.
There we go. Yeah, but they're going to send us a sample. You remember me talking about Mammoth Distillery?
Yeah.
And how good that woolly rye was?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is a collab with Mammoth, and it's a new whiskey they got coming out, and it's called Whiskey Land. But they're going to send us a sample of it, and then we'll, I guess, talk about it here on the show. They sent me a promo thing with a couple of links.
Nice.
But when I sent them my address and all, so we'll see.
Interesting.
All right. Okay, it's time to spin.
All righty.
And Good luck, all 20 people. Or should I say 19 plus me?
Oh, there we go. I can go off of top messages. Finally. I don't know why this YouTube takes forever for me to get off of top messages and onto all messages.
All right. Congratulations.
Whiskey on Center. That never wins anything.
Never wins anything. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Man, you going to go live tomorrow or Saturday?
What's that?
I was wondering if Ben's going to go live. Whiskey on Center, if he's going to go live either Friday or Saturday.
I wanted to change the order on this just so it would come up as number 4.
Yeah, should have.
Yeah, I could. I wanted to keep them in the order it said that they, blah, blah. But anyway, there's Four Roses. It's not my favorite. I mean, there's a couple of things they have. It's okay. It's never
like
been
Four Roses stuff. Their single barrels are really good. Yep. And then the LE, if you ever get a bottle of that, most of those are really good. They're limited release ones. I had a sample of one of those from quite a few years back from Kilco. And it was Four Roses LE. It was quite tasty pour.
The only one I've had the and I never even tried the. Let's see. I'm trying to. Oh, there it is. It's the what was it? Four Roses. I got it's covered by a leather coaster up there. I can't see. It's not the small batch. It's it's a small batch, not the single barrel.
Okay.
The small batch. The one in the curved bottle. Curved shoulders. Yeah. No, that's the single barrel.
Yeah, it's a single barrel. I like those. These are usually pretty dang tasty.
Yeah, but they have a small batch select or something like that. I haven't tried it though. I mean, it was just I don't really care for Four Roses that much, so I just didn't buy the black label one.
Okay. Orlando, the JD14. I've not seen that one yet. I've seen 10 and 12. I haven't picked up either one of them.
But the older Four Roses, the old stuff, in the decanter things and all, that's just good, boy.
Yep. Yeah, the only Jack Daniels I got on the shelf is the single barrel proof rye. And that one was surprisingly good. Mine's a little bit lower proof than some of the other guys that I've talked with, but it was surprisingly good. I mean, I'm used to the old school, Jack Daniels old number 7 stuff, and it's not that great a neat sipper for me. Personal preference,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got you, man.
I like the Maker's cast strength.
Yep.
But regular Makers, it's not my favorite either, but I think it makes a really, really good old fashioned.
The last Makers I picked up was the 101 version, and it was good. I mean, I didn't pick up a backup of it, but it was good.
But the I'm sorry. The Maker's 46 is one I was talking about. Makes a really good old fashioned.
Yeah. The 46 is good, and then they have all those different wood finished ones, and who knows which one of those to pick up. I mean, there's so many different different versions of it.
And that's an old Maker's 46. Now the 46 looks like a regular Maker's bottle. They don't put it in the curved bottle anymore.
Oh, the non-rye. Okay, the bourbon. Yeah, I haven't tried that one yet.
Single barrel.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It was really high proof, and I wound up giving it to a buddy of mine because he really liked it. And he mixed it with ice and polished the thing off in about 3 days.
Yeah, that barrel select rye on that Jack is okay. The cast, the strength, the yeah.
Yep. Sounds like the making of a stream. Willet Pot Still. 4 roses, small batch select, and what else?
All stuff you have. Well, it's the top 10 distilleries by volume of sales or something like that. It's
No, he
I
was talking
have a
about
lot
sending
of
the sample of the Willet Pot Still, and then other stuff, and we'll do a stream out of that, which would be
oh
pretty cool.
yeah.
Well, I'll give the old Willet Pot Still a on stream try.
Yeah.
Although he'd have to help me out and throw something peated in there.
Mhm.
Just to give the palate a rest from the weirdness.
Yeah. Now the one that comes to mind for a bourbon is the the one from the I think Cook County, is that what it is? King
Yes,
County.
sorry.
King County lightly peated.
That I haven't tried. I've got the King County, and then I got a pick that Ben did. Ben was on. I got to pick some of his stuff, and it's really good. Yes, Lori, we can see your messages.
Yeah, the King County lightly peated bourbon is really freaking good.
Yeah, I don't have that one. I've got a small sample of number 4, which I'm pretty sure is the King County, and then this one, little one here, Kings County. That's one Ben was on the pick of. And it's 64.9% ABV.
Yeah, they sent me King County sent me 2 of those 350s, milliliter bottles. And one was their regular bourbon and the other one was the lightly peated bourbon.
Dang, it was in a 15-gallon barrel. Char number 3. The entry proof is 116. 32% angel share. Wow.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, Fulton.
What would Fulton do?
Lost a friend. Passed away on Friday.
Sorry about that. That's the one thing with people is they're like other stuff. They're just not around forever. But we do our best to remember them and move on along. Lori says, "Sing how I like Buffalo Trace. What else could you possibly send me if I was to win?" She likes Buffalo Trace, so it would have to be something light. Lower yeah, maybe some Green River Wheated.
Yeah, that would work.
Evan Williams, the 1783 small batch, the American Hero Edition. That might be pretty good. What else would be good? Let me get up here and look around a little bit.
I mean, I was just making an assumption when she said Buffalo Trace. I was thinking of that. They got a lot of wheaters, but they're not all wheaters. Eagle Rare's not a wheater.
Hey, maybe Noah's Mill.
I don't know. Noah's Mill's. To me, it's a great one, but it's strange.
How about Mellow Corn? That'd be nice and sweet.
Oh, that would be. She may fall in love with Mellow Corn, and if she falls in love with it, it's not going to break the bank.
No, it's 100. It's 100 proofer though, so it's a little bit more than the Buff Trace. And I do have a couple of store picks of Buffalo Trace, so that would be good.
Yep.
Mr. Mom says Redwood Empire Pipe Dream.
I've got a bottle of that.
I think I've got the cash strength one of those. So
yeah,
that would be a little bit much. Yeah, I got the pipe dream cash strength version.
I've got both. I've got the regular and the cask down there.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got the regular. I separated them and put one down there and one down here. That way, if somebody's perusing they can be like, I thought I saw this down there. No, it was different.
Yeah, I like Redwood Empire. It's good stuff.
Oh, alarm's going off. I got to spin.
That reminds me, I need to drink more Smoke Wagon. I'm gonna finish that bottle off so I can make
Oh yeah, I've been hanging on to that one. Good luck, everybody.
I got an older backup of that.
Wig Wag. That is the first one. Okay.
Oh, I thought he already won one.
Oh, Woody did.
Oh, there we go. Gotcha.
Okay.
Jody, did you ever place your glasses and put them on your banner? I don't understand. Oh, did you ever place an order for your Glens and get them so you could sell them?
No. I mean, I have a bunch, but nobody. I tried to sell, but nobody wanted them.
They're the only reason that I don't drink out of those very often is the size. It's a little bit different. My normal, I can eyeball here and go, okay, that's a half ounce, that's an ounce, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And with your Glens, they're a little bit wider at the base, so I tend to get more.
Yeah, they did change them. Now this is Woodford Reserve here, so
good old Woody.
Oops. Okay, there it went. For some reason, when I hit enter, I hit a slash, and before it posted, it had the slash, but when it posted, the little slash was gone. So anyway.
Okay.
Now Woodford, I want to get the ones I really want from Woodford Reserve are like $180 plus. It's the Masters, not Masters Keep.
That's turkey.
That's turkey. They call it Masters something. I forget.
Reserve?
No, I forget what it is now. But they have shit. I can't. And there's a bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of different ones. I could do a whole show on just all those.
Okay, the rye was pretty good. I like my other Found North Rye up there better.
Eric Gunderson. I believe there cannot be a space between the hashtag and the W.
I don't know. Josh says it's distillery series.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Distiller. Yeah. I don't know where I got Masters. I guess I was thinking of Wild Turkey, but I do want to. I would love to have a Masters Keep. I'd also like to have a birthday bourbon, and I'd also like to have a lot of freaking things, but I'm not going to spend that much money on.
Yeah, one of my local stores had the birthday bourbon, but he wanted entirely too much, so I'm like, that's a pass. I'm sure he sold somebody though.
If I ever log on and y'all see a bunch of Pappy bottles behind me and
you won the lottery.
I won the lottery. Yeah.
It's all right. You go ahead and get them, and you can just send me a sample or two. It'd be fine.
Yeah. You know what? We've been doing this long enough. I'd send you whole bottles of stuff.
That'd be awesome. That'd probably be the only way I'll get a Pappy or something like that. Like a George T. Stagg or whatever. Although I did get a sample of the last year's version of George T. Stagg. One of my local bar/restaurants had it, and I got a 2-ounce pour for like $24.
Though, the more I think about it, I wouldn't really. I mean, I'd probably get a bottle or two of the Pappy just because it's recognizable.
Yeah.
But I would want to get other bottles from that antique line.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it would be nice just to have a bottle that you have on the shelf, so when people come over, they can actually try it. Because most people are not going to find that bottle for a decent price. So, and a lot of us really don't have the money to go out and spend. I'll go buy this bottle for $3,000. It's not going to be. It's whiskey. It's not going to be that worth that. It's just.
And I drank it too fucking fast.
Yeah. I mean, it's consumable. Come on.
I mean, like Sugar Kitty said, $999. Yeah, it's just going to sit there as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, for the birthday bourbon? No.
I
I'm not
mean,
paying
and
that.
I will spend $1,000 on things, but not that thing.
No, not whiskey.
No.
If I do, it's I'm getting 10 or 15 bottles. You know.
Yeah, and like I still need. I want to get that Cardo for my motorcycle helmet, and I want the one that does the voice commands to the phone.
Barry Wood.
Very, yeah. Oh yeah. Could have been a Holly though.
Mm.
All right, we're still doing the little samples. Right now we got Kathy Bates and Wigwag on there. It's gonna be one more.
Yep. And it'll be samples, either a mystery, or if you get with me, we can decide on which ones or what in general you want. Like a Scotch, an Irish, and a rye, or a bourbon, a rye, and all Texas, whatever. We'll come up with something. Woody's Garage wanted a rye, a peated, and what was it? Something else, a bourbon, I think.
Okay.
So I sent him Ardbeg 10 for the peated. The rye was Still Austin, the one with the bunny on it. They're bottled and bond, 100% 4-year-old rye. This was a 4-year version. And then the other one, what did I send him? Don't remember now. I don't remember what the other one was. If Woody's still in here, he can say, "Well, I don't know. He hasn't opened the box yet. He doesn't know."
Man, I ordered some Blue Moon beer glasses. I ordered them off of Amazon, but they came directly from a seller. And I was thinking they would put them in a cardboard box, non-discreet, and then I could open it, and then there would be another box inside. But nope.
Yeah.
It's just they're wrapped. It's all them damn styrofoam peanuts in there. And then they're wrapped in bubble wrap, the glasses. So
Yep.
I opened it up enough to see that they were in there, and nothing's rattling around, sounding like broken glass. So I'm taking them to Arkansas with me. I was going to get some Blue Moon with some orange out there.
Oh, that's somebody different. Well, one of my local stores, they had a pick of Blue Moon, and it was actually pretty good. I was surprised.
I mean, I like it. It's that I like it better than Shock Top. So a lot of people like Shock Top better.
Yeah. The picture didn't show up. That's weird. Thought I took a picture of what I was sending them. Odd.
I think Blue Moon's a little more subdued. All righty. What time is it? Yep, it's time. I'm going to spin. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. The wheel's good, by the way. Good luck on the one entry to the bottle giveaway.
Yep, all you need is one.
Guy.
Charles.
Congratulations. Oh, I forgot to take my pills today. I need to take my pills because part of my pills is a heartburn medicine. I've got a little heartburn. That's another reason I don't like eating that late.
This one's actually a little better. I like this one better. But then again, it is higher proof.
All right, it's James's turn.
Jimmy Beam.
Number trace.
back when I was younger, I didn't care for Jim Beam very much. It came across way too sweet for me.
Yo, man, yeah. I like some of the stuff. Let me put Rye Guy down here. I got you.
Let's see, what is this? Do you guys think I would like Turkey 101? I've heard you guys talking about it so much that I thought maybe I would try it. But if you don't think I would like it, then
I don't know. It's 101 proof. It's a little strong, but
yeah, it's a lot higher proof than the Buffalo Trace, but it's really good. It's not going to overload you, and you can water it down a little bit or put it on some ice, something like that. I think it would be all right.
yeah, I mean, I think it tastes good. Honestly. So
Beer pig.
if you get used to drinking stuff that's a 90 or even lower proof, it will sneak up on you and it'll slap you in the back.
Oh yeah. I used to mix my 101 with 7-Up. A beer pig.
BM said, Mark, they had a beer pig.
I'm not sure.
You said they had a Blue Moon pig.
Oh, yeah, not Blue Moon. That's beer. What's the butterfly whiskey? Blue Run.
Yeah, Blue Run.
There you go. It was Blue Run. Yeah. Thanks, Ben.
Yeah.
Whiskey's a thing,
Yeah. I was wondering.
Yeah, no, Blue Moon. Blue Moon is it's an okay beer with you need like an orange slice with it or something, and
yeah,
if you have to have something else with your beer to make it good, then it's not a good beer.
Yeah, it complements the flavor. It complements, but the what I do is I get the
Blue Note. Maybe that's what it is. Blue Note.
Oh, that's
the butterfly.
Yeah, Blue Note Crossroads. I have the Crossroads. You have that.
No, that's different. Yeah, I got that. That's. No, I was talking about the one with the butterfly.
Yeah,
Blue Note. That's Memphis. It's good too.
Oh yeah.
Last time I drank JD, which was about because I don't drink it all the time anymore. Yeah. I don't hardly ever drink JD, Jack Daniels.
Every once in a while, only once a year, I get the Barrel Select because a buddy of mine in the military, that was his favorite drink.
Mm-hmm.
And he died in a sport bike accident, so it wasn't in combat or anything,
Yeah.
But he was still active duty when he died.
Oh, okay.
But we always have a toast every year to him, and so his favorite was Jack Daniels. He was like Jack Daniels. So
yeah,
I don't want to get the regular Jack Daniels, so I get the Barrel Select.
Gotcha. Dang, I like everybody going live now. Bourbon and Balls, and Puffs and Pours, all kinds of folks.
We got just a few more of these things, and then we'll be off of here, and then you can go jump on some other live.
I need to go in the house, pack up a few clothes. So I'm going to be staying the weekend in this one little house that's close to where I'll be working at, parking all the vehicles and whatnot. Close to Circuit of the Americas for the motorcycle race.
Now, the one thing I was going to say about Beam is, you have to look at the whole lineup. Because they have Legion, and if you haven't tried Legion, I'm telling you right now, it's a collab with a Japanese master blender, and where East meets West, type thing. It's pretty good, and Baker's 7's not bad, and then Booker's, of course, and then there's Little Book, which I think they were doing away with Little Book though. I'm not sure about that. I heard that, and then I've seen it on the shelf.
I've got one Booker's, and apparently I got the one that was not the best.
Not the best, yeah.
So,
I have
Figures,
two.
I didn't get like, country ham or something like that. I got
That's
the apprentice batch, which tasted like an apprentice blended it. And it's not that great. It's
I have the country ham and the mighty fine.
There you go.
And I like the country ham. They just haven't made it that good again.
Mm-hmm.
Blender. Master blender. Not an Oster blender, but a master blender. Oh, only since it's Japanese, it could be a ninja blender.
They blended it with a ninja blender.
Then that just means it's overpriced.
And aerated too.
Yeah. Ow. How about we just cram our pinky into the edge of the bar trying to put the glass down?
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, well. All right.
What
do I need? One more. How about Green River?
Okay.
Should I do that? Wheated or not wheated?
I'm going to go for the wheated.
All right. I'll tell you what. I'll pour a little of the wheated. I like them both. I really like them both. Yep. Wheated. There we go.
Cork's just a little loose in this one.
Yeah, this one was too. I mean, it's tight enough, but it's not going to fall out if I turned it upside down. But yeah, it was real easy to pull.
Yeah, I wish I would always kind of go with the synthetic corks.
I do
stop
too.
all the cork. Well, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
As long as it seals the bottle really well and it don't break off, then as far as I'm concerned, you can put a screw top on all of them, would be fine with me.
Yeah, Jerry J said, still mowing grass, just taking a water vodka break.
Oh, don't worry about it, Lori. We can send you some stuff to try it out. See if you'd like it. That way you know what to buy.
Oh, and yeah. Give you a list. Yeah.
What does it say here? Really? There. I think it's pronounced Masa Buenda.
Yeah. Brender. I think I've told that before on here. I lived in Japan for 4.5 years, but we were driving by, and they have pachinko parlors in Japan. That's their gambling. It's like slot machines or something, but you put the little steel balls in there and they drop down.
Oh, plinko.
Yeah, but they call it pachinko. And they had this up on the top of the building of the pachinko parlor. They had this looked like King Kong up there, and it was like from here up on the ape, and it had a big face out there, and his arms were stretched out the length of the building. Looking all mean. And underneath it said, I shit you not, spelled just like this, Gorilla Pachinko.
Gorilla.
Yep. And then them guys would invite them Japanese girls on base, and they would bring them to the dorm. And when I first got there, I was married, but when I first got there, I had to stay in the dorm waiting on a housing, so I could bring my family over. And these guys would bring them little Japanese girls in. They're like, "Hey, come over to our room," and we had machines in the hallway where we could get like Budweiser and other beer, out of.
Dang.
And they were 50 cents, and they were 16-ounce beers.
Dang.
Yeah, and so we would go, and I would go by, and I would get rolls of quarters from the bank, and I just would bust them open and put them in a drawer in the dorm room.
Yeah.
And then when we wanted beer, I would just grab quarters and go get a couple of beer, and we would take turns buying rounds. And sometimes people would be like, "Hey man, spot me some coins," and they'd hand me $1,
Yeah.
And I would just keep that money and then go swap it back to quarters later. But they were like, "Come over to our room and bring some beer." So I grabbed a few beer out of the machine. You just had to wait just a few minutes before you open them. Like
Yeah.
they might spew. But went over there, and this girl was sitting on a beanbag in the corner, had her leg crossed, and sitting there looking all bad, like so, And he goes, he said, "Hey, girl, what you doing?" She said, "I'm cheering."
Sure.
He said, "What you chilling like?" She said, "Like a veerin."
Yeah, you had it easy. Dang, beer in the hall. I had to walk across the street to the package store.
Yeah, it's just they'd put Coke machine, like soda machines, and you could get soda out, but there was two machines. One was beer and one was regular soda.
Oh man.
And I shit you not, the soda was $1
Yeah.
and the beer was 50 cents.
Oh, it was like that when I went down to St. Thomas years ago. You could get a Coke, like say you wanted a rum and Coke. A 6-pack of Coke was more expensive than buying a fifth of rum, because you could get a fifth of Crucian rum for like $3.
Yeah.
And the aged rum was like $6 or $7 for a fifth. But Cokes were more expensive than that for a 6-pack.
Yeah. The only problem was it was all Budweiser product. I mean, well, every once in a while they would put a different beer in, but mostly it was all the 16-ounce Budweiser products.
Oh, okay. Well, we would walk across the street to the package store and either get bottles of whiskey or beer, or weekends we would get a keg and then put it up on the sun deck and party the weekend with everybody else that was around.
Yeah. Back then I drank Bud Light. That's what I drank back then. I got used to it. But once I got on base, and I was able to buy from the Class 6, and I had a car, to drive around with. I drank Heineken, the Red Star.
Yeah,
Heine's were the cheapest thing there. I could get a 6-pack for like $2 and something.
Dang. I never really cared for it that much. It had but
it was the cheapest thing in there.
Yep. True. But I don't know. It tasted kind of like green to me, Yep.
Yeah, Kathy. And that's the way it is all over. Even off base, you can get Asahi, Sapporo, all the beer. But they also had Boss Coffee. They had hot and cold machines.
Yep.
There. And they were kind of pricey, but
Sun Deck beer needs a lot of ice. Yep, you're right. But hey, we were exactly. We go skunk beer. That's what it. That's what Heine's reminded me of. That kind of beer that was good the night before, and then you left it by the fence row overnight because you had to get home, and then you got it the next day, and it had warmed up. You cooled it back down, and it tastes kind of skunky.
Yeah,
a little off, a little funky tasting. That's what Heineken's reminds me of. Is that
every once in a while I'll get one of those big cans of it, like 24-ounce cans. They have the big single sell cans out of grocery store, and every once in a while I'll get a hankering to because that's what we have in the South is a hankering. I have a hankering for all these different beer, like Foster's.
Hankering for a hunka.
And I'll get a Sapporo, an Asahi, a Foster's. I normally go ahead and get a Stella in the 16, or 15 point whatever, and then I
got to have your pinky up for that one.
Yeah, and then I get a Heineken. Of course those Foster's are in those what they call big oil can.
Yeah. I don't make Foster's. I'll pass on that.
Blue and green. Yeah,
I'll go for a Guinness.
The ale, yeah. And,
my beers like that was like a Guinness and some of the
I got to spin
darker beers.
All right, here we go. Let's spin this thing. My alarm's about to go off. Good luck, everybody.
Used to like one that was called Double Diamond. That was a really good English beer. And
Oh, that's another +1 for Lori and +1 for whoever gets this next one.
$5 oyster cans at the Tiki Bar, oil cans.
Boom, Whiskey Uncensored. There's the alarm
Whiskey
going on.
Uncensored. That's twice he's won tonight.
That's going to be +2 for Whiskey Uncensored because it doubled the draw.
He's on a roll tonight.
Oh yeah, never wins.
Mm-hmm.
William Hall. That's a +2.
Him too. My goodness.
+2. Check it out.
It's one of those. Everybody wins tonight.
You get a whatever, and you get a whatever, and yeah. If y'all check under your seat, there's an envelope down there. Sugar Kitty.
Oh, I think it's his first time tonight.
Yep.
And he was here early.
All right. Well, he got.
Oh, there's Jimmy finally showing up. Cheers, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
I wonder if you need some good art. Check with Jimmy because he makes some good art. If you see right there behind me,
yeah.
There's some of Jimmy art there.
I think we all know what the top two are because we haven't seen them tonight. But here's number 2.
Buff Trace.
Yeah. And if you don't have a clue of what is number 1, it's they will sell barrels to people. It's a clue.
Independent Joe. Cheers, brother. Good to see you, sir. George Woodcock. Haven't seen you tonight either. Cheers to you, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to spin here real shortly, so these will be short. I lost track of time on that last one.
So she said.
No, she just said that wasn't enough time. No, I was kidding. But I haven't reset my alarm since we stopped doing the put me ins. I need to reset it so I can.
Oh yeah, it's changed up on you.
Yeah, it changed up.
Well, my Wolf feeder camera's got pictures. What do I got going on here? See if I got the wild hog back at the feeder. Yep. Oh, he's a big boy too. My goodness.
Now, let me ask you.
Look at that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. He needs to go.
Yeah. I got a 30-30 that'll take care of that little sucker.
Oh, he ain't little. He's pretty good size.
Yeah, he ain't that big. You know,
he's too big to eat.
If you could pin him up, though.
Yeah.
He would lose all that wild hair.
Yeah, if you can pin him up and, feed him corn or something like that for a month or two.
Fatten him up. Yeah.
Well, give him a good wash. But as it is right now, he's stinky and it's nasty.
Yeah.
He's not worth eating.
They're scavengers. And, it's the same as anything. It's a scavenger. The meat is tainted, by.
Yeah. Well, that's the second day in a row that he's been there. So if he keeps that up, his days are limited.
Yep.
That's for sure.
He'll dig you a
pit. On him and ride him. Oh, heck no. Not them wild boars, man. They'll mess you up.
Yeah, they will. No, you got backhoes and shit. You could dig a hole and just put some pipe in it and let him run off in there.
Now, we'll hit that size there. We'll probably just cap him. And I hate to waste meat, because if I'm going to eat something, I'm more than likely going to eat it and eat all of it. But, they're just destructive. They're really bad destructive around here. They tear up the fields and they make a mess of all kinds of stuff. They tear up my wire fences and my electric fences. And they're just more destructive than they are helpful.
You have welder, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just get you some pipes, piping and make you a damn trap, let him go up in there and then trap his ass. And there's one guy, he was doing that in Texas. Well, you are in Texas, but up north of you. And he was catching them hogs and pinning them up. And he had sleds on the bottom, like, metal skis on the bottom. And he just tie it he could hook to the back of his truck and drag it.
Yep.
and then he would pull up there and push it back up against the gate, where the opening was, and open the little flap, and then he would eventually wander into the pen, and he could close everything back down.
Okay.
And yeah, he caught several of them. And then the first thing he did was slop them for a while and got them good and fat because they're too lean as part of it. They run too much out there. And all right, I'm gonna have to spin this thing. I know it's only been 5 minutes, but we got to get the shows on the roads.
You can clean them up and make them good and edible, but it takes a while, and it's more time and investment than I want to put in.
Yeah, I mean, it's free pig, if you
I mean, granted, free meat. So
Big Daddy H.
Big Daddy, about time he won one.
All right.
Oh, Jerry, I'll probably just have somebody if they come back like they were earlier this spring. I mean, there was 2 herds of them come through with probably 15 to 20 piglets each. So there was like 60 pigs over there at one time by that feeder.
Yeah, well, I ain't saying keep all of them, but yeah.
Well, the little ones are
better
great.
if you can catch piglets.
Yeah, the piglets are great, man. You can let them get a little bit bigger, and you raise them normal like you would any other pig, and they're great.
Oh, hell yeah. There we go. It's Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark. Hashtag me.
Yep. Hashtag Mark. Oh, boy. Man.
Yep. That Green River's some good stuff.
Oh, yeah. And I was going to mention earlier, we got off on other topics, but I was going to say, we've been drinking finished stuff, like wine finished things. And that Green River wheat, it holds up to that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I mean, they're putting out some really good whiskey. They really are. I mean, I've been impressed. And that's from just north of where I was raised at. I think they're in Evansville. And that's from where I was raised, that's about 25 to 30 minutes north. Which is impressive to me, because all the other, Kentucky distilleries, Wild Turkey and Maker's Mark and Heaven Hill and all those guys, they've been around for many, many years. And they've been putting out some really good whiskey for a long time. Jim Beam.
Now, if you see this black label, or is it black? Yeah, it is. The black and gold Green River. It's the non-wheated one.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay. Yeah. I like it too.
The regular one?
Now, blue. Yeah, that one. The Blue Run. I have the Reflection 1 and the High Rye, and the High Rye is far better.
No, okay.
It's really good. So,
well, that one's really good. The Foolproof I like a little bit better than the regular bourbon.
Yeah, Wigwag said Green River's in Owensboro.
Owensboro, okay.
But said
Owensboro. I was thinking Evansville.
He said, "I believe."
Hey, Oganagavi, I thought you were live right now.
Oh. Well, put that hashtag in. It's Mark. Hashtag Mark. Hurry, hurry. We're going to spin in about 2 minutes.
Let's see here. Oops, wrong one. Hang on.
And we're also giving away samples. Super Chat, Super Sticker. You get 2 entries for every $1 given. We're going to spin for it after we do these hashtags, and it's Mark's turn. So here's the videos. All right, and that's coming up right after the last spin. We'll do it about 2 minutes left in the show. We end right on time at 8:30. So here we go. You get 2 entries for every $1. And we only have 3 people in, so. And you get the same entries for the bottle giveaway, whether you win the samples or not.
There you go.
You said, "Come on with me after 8:30." All right.
Okay. I posted this link there. If y'all check them out. They're pretty cool guys.
Yeah,
They
we
drink
do a
whiskey
short.
and tequila.
Yeah, we do a short little hangout behind, but that won't take long.
Little backstage.
Little bit of backstage.
Oh, Mr. Richie J's jumping in there.
Yep, I have got it, and I'm putting them on the list. And right after this, right after I make the wheel good.
Yes, Lori. Jody can do that.
What can I do?
If she sends some cash through PayPal, can you put her in for the super sticker since she can't really do that herself?
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, I've got Independent Joe here. I got that one's good.
Independent Joe and Eric Gunderson's in there too.
Yeah.
I think Joe and Eric has got my information. Kathy Bates is still in there. She's got my info too, I think.
Eric.
So whoever wins, y'all get a hold to me and we will figure out what to send you, unless you just want me to send you some mystery samples of whatever. Because we may go with some local Texas stuff that you don't have, like Andalusia or Crowded Barrel or Still Austin, or maybe even some of that Tanninger right there.
All right,
or we can go with some Scotch over here that's peated or not peated. There's many things to choose from. No Meredith. They know spell checker. She don't know what she's talking about. My Siri still doesn't understand fluent redneck. Speaking of something a little bit peaty, we'll go a little with this Scarabus. And I need just something with just a little tiny hint of peat to it, and that's not bad.
Will is good except for Lori's. I just need to know. Let me check that real quick. Or how much she gonna send?
Yep. Put a 10 on there for me for Lori. Added to whatever she decides to send.
Oops.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That's nice. That goes really good with this cigar.
Oh, come on.
Talk about a light whiskey, y'all. And according to
man, I can't get signed in to PayPal. I need her to tell me. I need to go on the other page where it's saved my stuff. Whatever she's gonna put in, just let me know. But I've got to spin this hashtag here. Hang on.
Okay. Go ahead and spin the hashtag, and then like I said, whatever she sends, consider it at least $10.
Yeah. All right, Woody's Garage.
It's Garage again.
Again. Where'd it go?
Man, he's cleaning up tonight. That's like what, 3 for him or 4?
4.
Wow.
All right. We may run just a hair over tonight, but we'll try to.
No worries.
All right, Jimmy. Content. Jimmy.
Way to go, Jimmy.
All right. There, we got that. Now, what I'm going to do is put Lori down for 10 entries.
There you go.
Let me do that. And then if it's more, I'll give her the entries next week or whatever. Right.
Okay.
But I've got to get her down on the wheel so we can spin.
Gotcha. Yeah, gotta get the wheel right.
All right.
It may take her a few minutes to figure out the PayPal thing.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, wheel is good.
Try some sweet bourbon, Victor Sinclair's.
All right.
Never heard of that.
Oh, am I sharing this? Y'all can see this, right?
No, we still see Jimmy.
Oh, let me stop sharing. Okay, let me present screen here. Okay, let me shuffle a whole bunch.
There it is.
What's that?
I can see it now. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
There we go.
We're spinning, and I can't see.
Eric Gunderson.
Gunderstruck.
Eric Gunderson.
Nice. Congratulations, sir. Please get a hold of me, and we will figure out what you would like to try.
I
I
hope
will
I
send you.
spelled that right. Did I spell it right? Is
Yep.
it O-N? Yeah.
Yep. Gunderson.
Okay.
Yep. I believe he's got my number and contact information and all that mess. Because we've
Okay.
traded samples a few times.
Yeah, congratulations on that. And you get the same, all of y'all that entered have the same entries going toward the bottle giveaway, too. So there we go. All right. And we are at time, Mark. So I hope y'all had a good time, but we're going to end this thing right here.
All right. Great. Great hanging with y'all. Peace, love, and whiskey. Love you.
It is.